everybody. This is going to be the first installment of if I decide to keep that name. I just came up with that last night. Don't know if that's going to stick or not, but we'll see. Anyway, this channel is just going to be a video, basically a vlog of all my automotive journeys, everything like that. You know, all the fun stuff I get to do, and all the fun stuff I want to do. So. The first part of this channel is going to be building a rally car. I'm really into rally. I'm really into rallycross. I'm trying to get into that motorsport. So without further ado, here's the car. So here's the car that I'm going to be working on. It's a 2003 WRX. It's got quite a bit of work done to it. Unfortunately, right now though, it does not run. It does not run or drive. And I will show you that in a minute, why. Anyway, so I'll put a little thing up so you can see all the stuff that the previous owner has done to it. Supposedly, at one time, the car was pushing 330 horsepower to the wheels. Don't know if that's true or not. Quite frankly, I don't really care. If I need to, I'll replace the motor. This is my light, by the way, up on the garage door. Can't put it on the hood because apparently this is not steel. Just found that out, actually. I feel a little dumb, but that's okay. I'm sure that'll happen many times on this channel. So anyway, as you can see, this is not actually how I bought the car. I've done a little bit of work to it. It does have a radiator. It's over there. I took out the radiator and started taking apart the timing cover here because the reason it doesn't run is right there. If you guys can see that. Sorry about the lighting, guys, and the camera work and everything like that. I'll have better equipment soon. It's just all back still at my old house, so it'll be in here soon enough. But for right now, this is what I'm gonna have to make do with. I'm working on it this weekend. I'm about to come hell or high water, so I'm making do. Anyway, so if you guys can see that the cam sprockets are missing, and there's those in place, those right there. I don't know if those are like behind the cam sprockets normally on these things, or if those were thrown on there for some odd reason. I don't know. I asked the previous owner about it, and he said that those were what were running on it when it died. When it died, I say the timing belt idler pulley broke, so I got to replace that. He says that that's what was running on it, but I call major bullshit. As you can see, I've gotten this kind of loose. That bottom bolt down there will not come out. It's stripped out. Yeah. Anyway, so I've got this kind of apart here, but you can see in there that those are the OEM cam sprockets. And there is absolutely no way that you would have different size cam sprockets on any of them. Even if you had them on all four, I don't see how that would work. Maybe it can, I don't know. But as far as I'm concerned, that's not gonna work. So he's straight up lying to me. I don't know why, I don't know what he did to it. Kind of worried that maybe that's a sign that the valve train on that side is f***ed, because it is in fact an interference motor. So if the timing gets f***ed up in these, the pistons go smashy with the valve train. So anyway, what we're going to be working on today is this wheel right here is locked up. Don't really know why. When I came and picked it up, we hauled it up with a winch on the trailer. When we yanked it off the trailer, I got it up on a jack, and I can actually I can kind of jerk it back and forth like this, but that's all it'll do. So that makes me think that the shoes, the parking brake shoes, are not seized to the drum. However, I think there might be a spring broken in there, something like that. Something's catching up, something's fetching up. We'll see what's going on. We'll get in there just a second. Anyway, let's get... Right, guys, so as you saw, I got the brakes apart here, and I am actually able to spin this thing over with a bar in it. So it's nothing in the differential, it's not on the other side or anything like that. I'm really glad about that. I'm super glad that the diff is okay. It is what I thought it would be. Something's messed up here in the brake, or in the parking brake. You can kind of see actually on here the tracking that's been created by it sitting for so long. You can see exactly where that shoe is sitting there on the hat of this rotor. All right, so as you can see, I got the brakes back together. I realized that I should be cleaning them up and should be lubing them and everything like that. Probably turning the rotors, all that. That will come. Right now, I figure there's no point in doing any of that because I don't even know if the car runs or drives. Turning the rotors would just be asking for more surface rust to show up because it's going to be sitting for a while. Even if it does run and drive. It's getting a whole roll cage. It's getting a whole bunch of changes inside of it, and throughout the suspension, wheels, tires, all sorts of different stuff. So figured there's no point in going ahead with that right now. I know that what the issue was the parking brake. I know that I can spin it over now, so under its own power anyway, it should have no problem. And I know it's not in the diff, so that's good. So anyway. Since now I've got that taken care of and I've got the cam sprockets taken care of, I think the next thing to work on would be stripping the interior. So I'm going to get to work on that for a little while because I've got some time yet today. And then that should be the rest of the video. All right, guys, it's time to start working on the interior. Funny enough, the guy I bought it from said that the owner before him had stripped the interior, so he actually ended up buying like the rear seat and things like that, just to get the car back to you know, livable condition, I suppose. I didn't have the heart to tell him that I was just gonna rip it all back out again. But anyway, so you can see, like, back here, it's all stripped out already. There's a part of the steering column there. And otherwise, stripped. So now I'm gonna move inside and guess. Alrighty, guys, so you've seen the progress I made today. I got the rear all stripped out. I got the rear seats and everything out, the seat belts, all that stuff. I got the door cards off. As far as I'm concerned right now, I'm gonna stop here. because the rest of it I want to keep intact for when I have it running. I want to be able to drive it around and actually see how it does without, you know, without the roll cage and all that stuff. Kind of a before for comparison later, so I can do a before and after comparison. Thanks for watching. I really appreciate it. Let me know what you think. Let me know, if you got any pointers, if you got any questions, tips, concerns, whatever you want. Let me know. And like, comment, subscribe. I appreciate it. See you in the next one.